restaurants and stores reopening under state guidelines here, some local attractions are adjusting to their way of operating to try to welcome back people, even though they're in smaller crowds than they're expecting, at least for the short term. Fox 13's Haley Hines is in Tampa Live tonight with an overview of some of the places you'll soon be able to visit and what's going to be different. What'd you find out, Haley?
Well, Mark, these last few months have brought different stresses for everyone, with museums and aquariums and other attractions taking steps to reopen. They hope to give people a much needed, but most importantly, safe mental break. We checked on who's getting ready to reopen and who is still working out their plans. There's nothing like gliding stingrays and swirling fins to take your mind off of life on land. We could all use the break. After nearly 8 weeks closed due to COVID-19, May 15th, the Florida Aquarium will reopen.
We would not open if we did not take every precaution, every safeguard to protect all of our guests from, toddlers all the way up to grandparents.
What's different? Tickets will be touch-free, only sold online. They'll be timed, limiting capacity to 150 people per hour. Staff will wear masks, have daily temperature checks, and ensure proper social distancing. Touch tanks will be temporarily closed, and visitors must follow a one-way flow.
When you come in, you are going to follow a path, and then you will exit out a different door, making sure that we keep flow.
Zoo Tampa hopes to reopen around June 1st, limiting capacity to 50% outdoors, 25% indoors. Single-point entries will have thermal monitoring stations. Employees will have PPE, and guests will be offered free disposable masks. Busch Gardens has yet to announce a reopening date. As for museums, phase 1 of the governor's order allows them to reopen at 25% capacity. The Glazer Children's Museum is still working on its plan. Over in St. Petersburg,
the decisions will be made individually by each of our museums on whether they will in fact go ahead and open or whether they are going to wait for a time they feel more comfortable doing so.
The Dolly Museum and Museum of Fine Arts remain closed for now.
There once was a mouse who lived with a family.
But they continue enriching minds virtually.
Ta-da!
It's the time for our community and for our state to come together in part of the healing process that we've all gone through and contribute to making sure that we help with mental health and emotional health that we know happens with the bonds of nature.
And taking a look down I-4 East, the big parks, Disney World, Universal Orlando, and SeaWorld remain closed. They've not yet set an official date to reopen. Mark.
I know a lot of people are going to be anxious when they do open their doors. Haley Hines reporting for us tonight. Haley, thanks.